Our top story this morning, new overnight, a deadly shooting after a concealed carry license holder opens fire on someone opening fire on him.
These folks out here hate. Yeah, I heard it through the pipeline. Rumors about how they gon' rob me in the nighttime. For real, they just waiting for the right time. But guess what? You never catch me without mine. Without mine. 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 You never catch me without mine.
Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Smoke Tales. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you got it on you because I got it on me. You know how we getting down on this end. Texas woman fatally shoots alleged kidnapper. A Texas woman told deputies she fatally shot her alleged kidnapper, according to police. The Gillespie County Sheriff's Office said it responded to a 911 call Friday afternoon from a woman who said she had been drugged and kidnapped and had shot someone. She was identified as a 45-year-old woman from Montgomery, Texas. Her whereabouts were briefly unknown until it was determined to be near Winery in the 108 block of East US Highway 290. The sheriff's office said in a news release. The woman was able to describe a vehicle in which she was associated and a weapon that was used. A deputy who arrived on the scene just miles northeast of Austin found the vehicle on the outside lane in the westbound traffic. A man in the front seat area was confirmed dead by emergency services personnel, the sheriff's office said. The man was identified as a 49-year-old who lived in the Houston area. The two had recently met and were familiar with one another and were on a planned weekend trip together when this occurred, the sheriff's office said in an update on Monday. The woman who was nearby the scene was taken to the local hospital. The incident is under investigation. I don't know, it's looking shady over there. Y'all ladies gotta be careful about what type of dudes y'all riding in cars with.
Well, a woman shot and killed a man who she says drugged and kidnapped her just outside of a winery in Fredericksburg over the weekend.
Now, this was near the Slate Theory and Signor Vineyard wineries in the southeastern part of the city. As our J.Lo Washington reports, the Gillespie County Sheriff's Office now says the two had just recently met.
Well, the Gillespie County Sheriff tells us that the woman had taken a road trip for a weekend getaway here in Fredericksburg with a man who she really didn't know that well. And while investigators are still trying to uncover what exactly happened, they do know she wound up here on the side of 290 near the Signor Winery with the man she says she shot dead on the driver's side.
A female on the line. She's quite hysterical.
A dispatcher seemingly stunned after this 911 call.
She's advising that she just shot somebody. She's been drugged and she's been kidnapped.
The wine country of Central Texas. Also, now a place where the Gillespie County Sheriff's Office says 45-year-old Amy Lejeune had to fight for her life.
She's advising that the gun she used is going to be a Glock 43.
A manager at Signor Vineyards told me the woman ran up to their driveway begging for help Friday afternoon.
She is screaming in the background. She said she shot him all over.
We don't really know, other than what she's explaining to us, what may have occurred in their travels.
Gillespie County Sheriff Buddy Mills said Lejeune told deputies 49-year-old Lance Reed is from the Houston area, as she is. And after going to the hospital and admitting to deputies she shot and killed Reed.
She was released and was able to go back home.
Investigators have not filed charges against Lejeune for the shooting death. But hearing about all of this leaves those in the small, quaint town of Fredericksburg in disbelief.
It seems like that's never happened around here.
This is an isolated deal. Gillespie County is a very, very safe community.
J.Lo Washington, KXAN News.
The Gillespie County Sheriff says they have two investigators dedicated to uncovering what happened and if any charges should be filed.
And going in depth on this, under Texas Penal Code, there are laws protecting those who use deadly force to save their own lives. According to Texas law, deadly force is justified if used as a means to save yourself from being sexually assaulted, murdered, or kidnapped. The law describes kidnapping as someone forcibly removing or attempting to remove you from your home, vehicle, or place of employment.
Yeah, man, so you see how they getting down out there in Gillespie County. You already know how Texas do it. Constitutional carry, all that good shit right there. They say she was riding on a planned weekend trip So obviously she knew she was finna go on the getaway with homeboy. I don't know what ended up happening. He ended up drugging her, doping her, putting some shit in the water. I don't know. You ladies gotta be careful who you ride around with, what type of man you in the company of. You know, women are vulnerable, more so than men. You know, a man can fight another man, a woman can't fight a man. So she need to carry a pistol, like I advise, to make that shit equal. The gun is the great equalizer. With a pistol, it's a fair fight. She can protect herself. Now, I don't know what happened. I don't know this man. I don't know this woman. I know she say she was drugged and kidnapped and opened fire on his ass with a Glock 43X, which is all right with me. Looking like it's justified from my end. I think all women should carry a gun. I stand by that. 10 toes down on that right there. So take precautions to protect yourself. Look like your boy tried to drug her, but he ended up getting his ass smoked like dope. Man, this your boy Smoke Tails, man. Until next time, you never catch me without mine.
Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine.